Hello everyone, David here with Monofit Training Systems, and this video is going to be kind of a challenge to the way you think about Jiu Jitsu training. And what I mean by that is strength training and conditioning for Jiu Jitsu. Now I want to qualify what I'm about to say so that nobody out there thinks that I claim to be a Jiu Jitsu expert, because I'm far from that. I have been taking Jiu Jitsu off and on for 4 years, and I am a white belt. I've stopped and started a bunch of times. This most recent time, I definitely have been consistent. Even with the lockdown, I was able to get some mats and train with my sons in my gym. So I have gotten to practice a little bit, just like a lot of you guys have in garages and friends' backyards and stuff like that. So I've been at it for about a year and 3 or 4 months consistently. And I am 51 years old. I just turned 51 last week. Today is October 14th, I believe, 2020. And I started my journey in Jiu Jitsu right around 46 years old. Now, I've been a trainer for 15 years, and I am definitely, just like anybody else, I have room for improvement. I think we all do. But one of the things that I really started to kind of realize about how to train for jiu-jitsu was by watching my 2 sons wrestle in high school. They're both high school wrestlers. One's already graduated, and then the other one is senior, and he'll be wrestling this year. Hopefully, with all the stuff going on, he'll still be able to wrestle. But what I'm getting to is that I was observing wrestlers and grapplers and how they train, what they look like, and then how that look translates into strength on the mat. And there's nobody out there that would disagree that there's a mat strength element to jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and then there's actual raw strength, relative strength, absolute strength. So just because somebody could deadlift, squat, and bench a bunch of weight, it has zero to do with how good they might be against somebody of equal weight on the mats, or especially in jiu-jitsu, somebody who's higher skilled and is lighter in weight. So a 150-pound guy versus a 200-pound guy. If that 200-pound guy has zero wrestling, no grappling experience at all, and is a white belt, and he goes up against a 150-pound seasoned blue belt that's been at it for 3 years, we can almost 100% accuracy predict that the blue belt's going to win against the bigger guy. And then of course, as you go up in the belt range, you're definitely gonna have the favor going to the blue belt, purple, brown, black, etc. What kind of helps with that is training for jiu-jitsu, not working out. When you go to jiu-jitsu, you're training jiu-jitsu. You're taking jiu-jitsu classes. You're learning about all the different nuances of a move, how to become better at a move, how to really lock down your game and all that good stuff. I'm not at a point where I have a game. I don't practice as much as I should, and I don't practice my game. I'm still trying to learn the fundamentals and get that down. But what I do know is that if you're training like a bodybuilder, and I'm talking about you're not realizing it, you're actually working out the way bodybuilders work out by getting your workouts from a magazine, getting your workouts from some online source. If you're not specifically training for all the elements that jiu-jitsu is, it's very hard for you to actually gain all the benefits from your training. You need to train. So for example, a lot of things that are missing is static holds. A lot of things that are missing are super intense body weight only movements and flows. Lots of body weight exercises like pull-ups, push-ups, dips are kind of neglected. And what people end up doing is just going back to trying to gain some size or getting some bench strength or some squat or some deadlift strength. And there is a time and place for that. But here's the thing, there's 7 days in the week. If you're gonna weight train 3 of those days, and you're gonna jiu-jitsu train 2, 3, 4 days a week or so, there's a lot of wasted time if all you're doing is, especially if you're doing machines. There's not too many machines out there that I would say are gonna benefit your jiu-jitsu game. with the exception of something that might actually help you get your pull-ups going. If you suck at pull-ups and you need one of those machines to help you offset the weight, that's okay. Treadmills and your recumbent bikes, your spin bikes, your elliptical machines really ain't gonna do it in jiu-jitsu. You're not going anywhere. You're not like, there's no real resistance. You're kind of flowing with the movement, with the machine. It has its own kind of generation of power, so you really can't get much out of that. So what I'm suggesting is, as you see our videos here on YouTube, you just kind of see how that might play into your training for jiu-jitsu and not your working out. I will demonstrate videos throughout my series, throughout my YouTube channel and onto our website, because I really want people to understand, especially new people, that you need to flip the script on your training. You need to do it just a little bit different than you did before and incorporate some of these concepts that I'm going to introduce to you. And these, of course, are going to be available for YouTube. It's not part of any training program. What I'm saying is it's part of a way to add to your current program so that you can get the most out of your experience with the weights, with the conditioning, with jump rope, with slam balls, with medicine balls, and all these other things that you can use and incorporate into your journey when it comes to training for jiu-jitsu. So I look forward to more and more videos. Thank you for watching this video, and also you should look forward to a lot of good training that we're going to provide for you guys, and you can just take a look at this and see how it fits into your training regimen. So have a great day, and we'll see you next time.